Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, your home for everything entertainment and trending news. Subscribe to this channel, and after subscribing there is a notification bell, the bell button. Click on that bell so you will not miss uploads when I have them for your viewing pleasure. Hi guys, it's another movie review session on this channel, so welcome again to another movie review. Now this video, I am kind of excited, if you can tell already, because I have some kind of childlike excitement going on, because the movie I'll be reviewing is more of a children movie. It is an animation. So let's talk about DreamWorks animation Spirit Untamed. It's a 2021 movie starring my now favorite Marsai Martin, Jake Gyllenhaal. It had Julianne Moore, Isabella Merced, and a whole lot of other brilliant acts were in the movie. It was of course directed by Ellen Bogan. Now let me just put this out there. First off, I'll try to be not very sentimental with this movie, because personally as an individual I am not so much a fan of animation. Okay, of course, I feel like animation is for children. Not trying to age shame anybody, because I know there are some adults who absolutely adore animations, but for me, I just don't really flow with them. Not saying that there has not been any animation that I totally enjoy and appreciate the body of work, but generally it's not for me. So Spirit Untamed, somehow I will try to be non-sentimental about the review I am giving. So believe that whatever I'm saying now is not coming from a heart of sentiment. It is coming from me seeing that movie with a very pure heart and going there open-mindedly. Having said that, let's talk about Spirit Untamed. Right, so this movie is sort of a rebellious, not really a coming-of-age story, but an adventurous, fun, entertaining kind of story with a kind of sweet plot. It followed Lucky Prescott, who did not grow up knowing her mom. Her mom is late, and her mom was actually a horse rider who actually was a stunt performing horse rider. Yeah, but then she grew up with her aunt Cara in another town, a big city. But then she's also not used to accepting laws and orders, or trying to be a very patient kid generally, and somehow it's like she's just determined to give her aunt some heart attack. Her aunt, after one particular episode, I want you to see the movie, so I'm not going to just give you a lot of spoilers, decided that, see girl, you need to go back to your father, who was played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and back to the small town where she is from. So she had to go back to the dead town where there wasn't any other thing happening except for them having horses and whatnot. And so she moved back to town. Luckily enough for her, from the very beginning of the movie, you can kind of see, this is one of the cons of the movie that I have, because you could kind of see the ending of the movie from the very beginning. Even though it's a children's movie, I feel like, yeah, let's see some character development and whatnot. She met a Mustang named Spirit. It has some striking features. It's a wild horse basically, and so she tried to tame it. She named the horse Spirit. Remember though, that's a 2002 animation starring Matt Damon titled Spirit. So this seemed like a sequel or a spin-off of the movie Spirit. I did enjoy the first Spirit, right? The animation by Matt Damon. So I wanted to see it also, because I wanted to see, okay, are they going to continue the Spirit storyline? Are they going to make reference to it? So I went there with open-mindedness and trying to see what DreamWorks is trying to achieve with the new 2021 movie Spirit Untamed, seeing as since 2002 people have been clamoring for a spin-off or a continuation of the animation Spirit. You get what I'm saying, right? So she met the horse, and then they took an instant liking to each other. They were doing very well, and then she met two children, also Prue and another friend of hers, are kids like themselves, like her, and also horseback riders. Then somehow, like it usually happens in all these movies, which is another con I have, the movie storyline and plot is just too conventional for my own liking as a person. Now some horse wranglers wanted to capture spirits and the herd, and then go auction them off, sell them, and confine them to years of hard work and labor. And Lucky was like, not on my watch, mister. And so she tried really hard. She enlisted the help of her friends, the two friends that she met, and they tried to take the horse back from the man, trying to protect spirits and the herd from the horse wrangler. Now Okay, let me talk about the pro. And something that I did enjoy about the movie is that the storyline is sweet. Honestly, it's a very lovely storyline. It's something that will appeal to the audience that is targeted towards. So call me an Agbaya all you want, but I don't see it appealing to adults, right? But it could appeal to 3 to 8 year olds. But the way it will even appeal to them, it's not in the lion kind of appealing. It's going to be the kind of where you just put a movie in front of your child because they are being unnecessarily unstable that day, or they are being troublesome that day, and you just want them to sit in front of something to keep them busy, and they would enjoy for the brief 1 hour and some few minutes that the movie had for, you know, the movie is. And after seeing it, they're just going to forget about it. It's just going to be an interesting movie about the horse that they saw. It's not going to leave a long-lasting memory in there, like Spirits did for us when we were children, right? When we were even younger. It's not really, you get, it didn't really give that vibe. And to me, it didn't seem it didn't seem like a movie that should go into theater and have cinema runs or have a cinema release. It seemed like a movie that should go straight to DVD, or a movie that should go straight to streaming platforms. So where Spirit Untamed is coming from and to where it now brought us, it really tally, because it had series on Netflix. So for a movie that is coming from that, movie already has one of it that already has a body, the Spirit movie itself. So the franchise just seemed a little bit it seemed like it lost touch a little bit, for lack of a better word, because it just seemed like something that shouldn't see cinemas. It wasn't theatrical enough, it wasn't theatrical enough. It just wasn't really it for me personally. But like I said, children will definitely enjoy it. They're not going to have a problem seeing that movie. But then another pro for me, aside from the fact that there was a beautiful relationship between Lucky and Spirit, right, is the relationship also between Lucky and Prue. Prue is one of the kids that I mentioned that Lucky met when she moved to town. And Prue is also the daughter to Lucky's father's best friend. And Lucky had such a relationship with her father also that I kind of enjoy. It was fun to see them bicker, have the normal misunderstandings or whatnot that happens between parents and their child. So that part of the movie for me seemed like a pro. It was right, but then the con for me, I wasn't really feeling it. It didn't really appeal. And it's a kind of movie again that, although I want to understand where they are trying to come from, of a child who is rebellious, but at the end of the day has some kind of climactic and happy ending. A parent even said it, that the movie, our children are old enough to know that it does not work like that in real life. You don't get to be disobedient. You don't get to go to leave home, go on an adventure unsupervised, and think you will come back to some ground welcoming. It does not happen like that in real life, right? But I understand that it's trying to appeal to children and the fun and the, I can't do it part of them. That is what it's trying to appeal to. So I totally understand that. So when it got a rating of just 46%, 49% on Rotten Tomato, a rating of 3.3 by Google users, 7/10 RT, I wasn't really surprised. I literally saw it coming because it didn't really appeal as much as they would want it. It seems like 2021 is the year where we've been seeing a lot of movies that we've been hoping to see, and then they just come and it's just anticlimactic, and we are all there like, why did you get my hopes so high? Why did you make me feel like I was going to see something at the end of this movie, and only for you to take me up, boom, 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 psh, I'm down. I didn't really feel it. In summary though, I don't feel like the movie is totally bad. It's not a terrible movie. It's a movie that's going to appeal to the right audience, like I mentioned. And also, this is not putting blame on any of the cast members. Marseille Martin did really well. Jake Gyllenhaal did really well. Julianne Moore did really well. Isabella Mercedes, every other person that was cast in that movie did their part stupendously. They were excellent acts, the voiceovers, the song that was even used was interesting. There was a song that was very interesting. Actually, I forgot to mention that part. If you want, if you don't want to see the movie for any other reason, maybe you want to see it because of the songs that were used in the movie, you would really enjoy that part about the movie. But that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to see more of it. Please encourage us by giving this video a thumbs up. That is to show that you like it and you enjoy it. Also, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to. In the comment section, I would love to hear from you. Did you see the movie? Is there any other movie that you want me to talk about on this channel? I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.